In November 1985, Pony Canyon put out one of the worst Famicom games that year with Untitled Town. 1 month later, they would actually put out one of the best Famicom games that year with Lunar, the first pool game for the system. Now, only in a month, their quality shot up tremendously. How does that make sense? Well, first you ditch the developer you contract to make Untitled Town and replace them with a contract developer who knows how to program a game. Someone like Compile. Compile actually has a bit of a following after putting out cult classic NES titles like Xanic and The Guardian Legend, but of course, made their stay in the video game industry with the super popular puzzle game, Puyo Puyo. Before all that, they took any work they could get, even something as simple as a pool game. The game did get released in the West under the more understandable title Lunar Pool, which basically tells you everything you need to know. You're on the moon, and you're playing pool. Simple as that. The company that published Lunar Pool was FCI, Fuji Sankei Communications International, the American branch of the company that owns Pony Canyon, Fuji Sankei Communications Group. Their main goal seems to be bringing over FCG products for the enjoyment of Japanese Americans, most notably their news. But at a time when video games were such a hot property to produce, most Pony Canyon games that had Western appeal were published by them in America. And thankfully, we got Lunar Pool. So what makes Lunar Pool so great? Well, it's a pool game, but it doesn't try to go for realism. I mean, you're playing on the moon after all. It feels more arcadey in action, and as the physics of the game feels so smooth and fluid. Plus, the controls are simple to understand. Just line the ball up and pull the target either forward or back to choose how far the ball will go, wait for the meter to reach its full potential, and BAM! The balls are off and bouncing all over the table. Also, the tables change things up from your typical pool table. There's 60 different pool tables, all offering a bit of challenge and thought to actually make a shot. And the fun doesn't end there. Compile added an interesting friction component, probably because you're playing pool on the moon. You can turn the friction higher or lower to make the balls bounce all over the place or barely move at all. Yeah, interesting. Let's turn the friction all the way down. I swear it's impossible to win with this friction off. It's kinda like a screensaver. Well, it's not the greatest NES game ever. Back in 1985, and even today, Lunar Pool is a good time. Hopefully this is a sign Pony Canyon chooses their developers more carefully to make more true classics for the NES instead of more stains instead.